Hello, my name is Chihoko Asada-Miyakawa. I am the Regional Director for Asia and the Pacific. I would say I came from the world of work in Japan. I worked for Japanese Ministry of Labor for more than 30 years. When I entered the ministry, the first assignment was a ratification of UN Convention on the elimination of all forms of discrimination against women. And to ratify this convention, the Japanese government has to have legislation prohibiting discrimination against women. And that was a very, very big issue and very, very a big challenge in early 1980s in Japan. You cannot imagine now. Everyone takes it for granted that the women should be treated equally in the world of work. But at that time, there was a huge resistance from business community that the UN Convention is going to destroy the ecosystem of Japanese beautiful employment practice or something like that. So and through this working experience, I was exposed to a lot of negotiation and a lot of tripartite consultation process, a lot of compromise, a lot of face saving, a lot of, you have to give up certain things. All these kind of very interesting and complicated process. And I was fascinated by that. And it's not only for gender issues, all the employment policy, labor standard policy, labor relation policies are very complicated. But the process of negotiation, I see a lot of value in that, and I really enjoyed it. I am discovering every day the mysteries of the ILO. Although I was a GB member, I think the ILO has two faces. One in ILO in Geneva, or ILO for GB members, and the ILO on the ground, the field. And I think these two faces are a bit different. I find it very interesting is the role of country offices. I have never been to country offices since I came here because of COVID-19, but I have contact with country office directors. I think I learn a lot from them, what we are doing on the ground. They are the source of my learning, source of my new knowledge. And I find the technical expertise of ILO staff are really impressive. I think these are that is the real asset and our comparative advantage. The fundamental challenge in Asia Pacific area is that the core values of the ILO is not always well communicated or well understood or well implemented. For example, social dialogue, tripartism, or international labor standards. So what I think as ILO's all staff, what we have to do is to not to repeat what we believe in, the core values. Just repeating is not enough. And I think we need to demonstrate by evidence or good examples the values of the ILO. Why social dialogue is a good solution, and why it is good to have it as a principle. So that's the first fundamental challenge I recognize. The first year of response to coronavirus, I think we were very successful in changing and adjusting ourselves to the changing situation. And it opened a lot of new opportunities for us. For example, all the country offices were very successful in contributing to the rapid assessment of United Nations for COVID response. And the ILO was really trusted in the UN country team and well recognized. And a lot of countries became more aware of the critical importance of, for example, addressing informality or expanding and strengthening social protection. So changing ourselves and adjusting to the changing situation opened a lot of opportunities. And I think this was a very, very positive response. For the first 5 months, I haven't seen anything. I was very busy with catching up with my work, my life. So only in December, I had some chance to be a tourist. And a lot of people recommended me to travel inside Thailand, but I haven't seen Bangkok at all. So I decided to be a tourist. And the thing I liked best was being on a boat on the river. Bangkok is very beautiful, seeing from the boat in the river. Thank you very much for working very hard, responding very flexibly and promptly and creatively to unexpected challenge we had last year. And we have delivered a lot of outcomes. So we should be proud of it. And I'm really thankful for that. And as soon as this tunnel is over, I'm very looking forward to see you in person.